Yeah, Xiaohai. Evo, Topanga. I beat him in Topanga, he beat me at Evo. We'll see what happens this time. I know he wants revenge from Topanga, and I want revenge from Evo. So we know pretty much everything that we can bring to the table. We know each other really well when it comes to the game, so we'll see. Should be a pretty interesting match.
之前我一個比較驚嘅對手，因為at some point in time he thought Pure Balrog is a very strong opponent and it's going to be very difficult winning him. Back then when he's playing with Daco in the Guangzhou area, and he usually loses to Daco's Balrog. But he thinks if he played Cammy, he would have a good chance to possibly win him.
Yoon, Cammy, Evil Ryu, I feel like Balrog fights them really well, so I'm not really scared of any character that he picks.
Well, that's a big part of playing against Xiaohai is the character selection. He has these different characters that he can go to. All of them are good.
Yes.
They have similar kinds of styles. You know that they want to be offensive and deal big damage at once, but each of them does it in a little bit of a different way.
And he's a hyper-analytic player, very systems-driven, and I really like... You can see sometimes his reactions can work against him a little bit because he does have really, really excellent reactions.
Yeah.
But yeah, his character depth of knowledge and understanding and range is huge. It is possible. We did see him leave the stage briefly during that video. He left the stage to do a quick consult, actually. So I'm not anticipating anything, but you know, we've seen this guy pull out DJ. We've seen him pull lots of sort of secrets out. So anything's really possible as the set develops. So if Balrog can get off to an early lead, we'll see what adjustments may be in store, or if he rides it out with Cammy, this will take us into it with Evil Ryu.
Yeah, he mentioned that he thought he would get a good opportunity if he went Cammy, but that's not what he's doing here.
It's the old shake and bake the opening video.
Well, like Rog said, you know, I think he's ready for each of these characters.
Great punish.
Yeah, just a little bit misplaced from Rog. I think Rog, as I say, Balrog does well against Shotos in general. Has good normals, you know, he can get around fireballs.
It's really just going to be making the most of the opportunities, and Balrog wants to control those and, you know, keep him at that range where he has the opportunity like there to dance in and shake things up a little bit.
Yeah, nobody makes that throw or not throw game work as well as PR Balrog. And it's not like the character has the best mix-ups, but somehow he makes that counter hit throw game look so good.
And this is, I'm really impressed so far with the way PR Balrog has played. He wants to stay at exactly the range he's been holding, and you see him, you know, Xiaohai will stick out a poke, and he's eating the fierce, eating the sweep on counter poke. Right. Really great stuff there from PR Balrog, playing exactly the game I think he wants to play.
Yeah, he just picked a great spot and he held it.
There it is again. It's again, like, you know, up close and with the standing forward, Evil Ryu could do some pokes, but his pokes in general are a little stumpy and a little slow.
Okay, this is his opportunity now. All right, finally found it. He's going to get the corner and good damage. Still with 2 bars stock, so dangerous. Oh.
And again, just making it happen, blocking up and getting out of that corner.
Oh, he got it. Oh, and he doesn't. He just built super, but instead he uses it for the meter. Gets the stun. This is going to be full screen.
What? Oh, didn't complete, but still in good position.
Okay.
So he may pay for some of those choices he made to build some meter.
Still has another chance for Rog.
Will it be? Wow.
Oh, wow. The expression on Xiaohai's face after that just closed his eyes.
And I don't find that, like a shocking wake-up.
No.
It's pretty safe, so I'm surprised that Xiaohai went with I mean, maybe he had an OS built in there that he thought would be in time. Either way, game 1. PR Balrog.
Test it at least once more with Evil Ryu. I gotta be honest, I don't think that it's going that great.
No. PR Balrog's definitely controlling the pace of the match, and Xiaohai has found his opportunities and made the most, didn't drop his combos. But it's tough, and I'm surprised that Xiaohai doesn't seem to be really contesting the position. He's not really trying to shake it up or do anything dramatic.
Well, he just tried to keep Balrog out, but not for long. Into the corner already. Oh!
No crumple.
There's those 2 bars. So important to get that meter as Evil Ryu.
Slight drop from PR Balrog, but still holding the position and a healthy life lead.
It just feels like he's sort of caging in Xiaohai.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel like that space in front of Xiaohai is really his.
No, not at all. And he's guessing with each one of these fireballs is a significant risk, and he's getting nothing off.
Oh, is that in
like
time?
it.
No. And he's going to lose the round. It's a big bet. Yeah. Just do raw ultra. Keep it very simple.
And 900 health, that's enough. Yeah. Really impressive stuff. So I think we might see a character select screen in Xiaohai's future if he's not able to turn it around here.
Yeah, I really hope we do. So if you're Evil Ryu and you're not controlling things at that crouching medium kick range, you know, I just don't think that you're gonna win. And he's not. With the other characters he plays, they're not quite so dependent on controlling that little range there.
Yeah, and Cammy is, you know, at the cost of some meters, you can just make things happen.
Right.
EX5.
Okay.
There we go.
This is good for him. Hopefully he can build on it a little bit.
And again, but missing that meter now. He
Oh,
spent
very
it to create
light.
that opportunity.
Just so light on the meaty mix-up.
Yeah.
Walk forward, crouching medium punch.
He's not playing with a lot of authority. That's a PR Balrog. They play with a lot of confidence.
Okay.
So good. And again, yeah, and Xiaohai doing the real little bit like something smells funny near the screen or something with a little bit of the I don't care for this. Like
he had a knockdown in that round,
And
and
didn't-
he just didn't do anything with it.
didn't make the most. And Balrog
Crouching
not
strong.
the scariest character on Wake Up, of
Right.
course. It's not explosive anyway.
Okay, well,
It's not
first to
willing to
7.
cede, yeah. Xiaohai is kind of a stubborn player for someone with as much range in terms of characters. He doesn't like to be pushed off of things. But it's at this point, it's like the question to me is, what are you fighting for? What are you hoping to make happen here?
Yeah.
Okay.
See how often he's walking forward and then just blocking.
Yeah, letting it go a little bit.
Yeah. And like I said, I really like Evil Ryu, but I do feel like you have to try to control at that crouching medium kick fireball range. That's the strength of the character. And oftentimes, okay, well, he made something happen. Just a big drop.
Here, Balrog back in the match.
Okay, huge now. And again, very, very light. He has a big life lead, but I'm just surprised.
Standing forward, yeah, it's not. It's not a strong play. It's not a player that makes your opponent nervous or feel threatened or.
I feel like on Wake Up here. Oh wow, this guy.
The fancy text.
Okay.
Oh, not quite, but still.
All right.
Yeah. In that position, I think gambling there was a little bit okay. Yeah. That's just such a cool technique.
It is pretty cool. For the most part, as he's been getting up, Balrog hasn't really had to take many risks, right? He just sort of wakes up, he blocks. We've seen a couple of EX dash punches, which are not big commitments from him on Wake Up. And he just hasn't had to get more risky than that.
There's an invisible meter in this game that's not really in the game. It's in the opponent's. It's in each player's head. It's sort of the worry meter about like things I have to think about, things I have to keep in my mental stack, threats that the opponent is putting on the table and presenting me to consider. And PR Balrog's worry meter has got to be low. Like Xiaohai is just not turning up the heat on it.
Oh!
Pulls one out.
No!
There.
Oh, that is so unfortunate for him. Oh, he's gonna lose the round. Wow, he had a giant chance to turn things around.
Those kind of things don't come very often. Hold the focus after the FAD or after the canceled uppercut. Got the crumple. Input no good.
Rob just playing around in footsies. So confident at that range. He has the walk speed and
if anything,
the reactions.
Rog is giving up that space a little bit just to go in. He's smelling that tentativeness.
Oh, crouching medium kick.
No confirm.
And no confirm there either. Oh, I don't know.
That's scary to me. It looks like he's guessing, and he dropped that combo in exactly the same place he dropped it before and paid exactly the same price.
That's really not a good sign for him. Well, I like the confidence of that wake up, but you know, just in general, he hasn't been controlling the space. He hasn't been getting the combos when he's had opportunities. When he's had knockdowns, he hasn't really been making the most of them. I don't know. I mean, at least I think he should take a little bit of time.
There we go. Okay, there's the switch at this point in the series, down 3-0. That's a tough look. We'll see if he can. Okay, it's going to be Yoon. Interesting.
Okay.
Historic Distillery. Fight locale.
Well, see if this does any better for him. We already saw Kazunoko frankly, blow up PR Rog earlier in the day. It was
that was a
7-1.
very rough match. So yeah, maybe a little lingering memory of that could be in Rog's head. Kazunoko, I thought one of the things that really impressed me was his use of the dive kick just outside of like the crouching strong range of Balrog to punish normals that you'd think would be safe. I don't know if that's a technique that Xiaohai has. He's typically, to me, a little bit more by the book than Kazunoko is, but we'll see.
Oh, nice.
Very clean.
Yeah. Started holding it even just in expectation. Oh, what a backdash in that situation. Okay.
Very bold.
Oh, we're seeing a lot more activity from PR Rog than when he played against Kazunoko so far.
Yeah, I think he's still rolling on that confidence.
Wow.
Yeah, you cannot jump away from that focus.
And then he was confident enough to press after the knockdown. I don't know that he would have done that against Kazunoko.
Excellent point. Oh, okay. Letting it rip. And yeah, that's another tool in Yun's bag. Just that I get to come in for free.
Oh, is he going to take this round after all? No! Right at the most important moment. I don't know if he would have killed on that, but it would have been very close.
Yeah, and that's we've seen this. The first match I was watching here today was Xiaohai with with his Cammy. He was also dropping up some critical links just right below the execution level where he really needs to be to compete against these absolutely world-class competitors.
It's strange because I'm used to seeing him hit all the combos. I think of him as somebody who rarely misses.
He's a crispy guy. Yeah, he's a technician, and that's that's definitely required for your technician's licenses. Nailing those combos. Okay. That'll put him back in it.
I want him to win a round or hit some tough combo just to sort of get himself back in the game. Mentally, if not just literally.
Oh, right there, he challenges Peter Balrog, hits the EX. Headbutt, wake up, and steals it away again. And Xiaohai just not able to catch a break.
Well, Yun didn't work out.
And now here's the question. Now, do you stick with Yun, or is he going to think about this again?
Well, he's starting to run out of opportunities.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough room to work here in terms of, like, games left to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at least he's giving himself a little bit of time to think, which I think is good.
Hold the fort with Yun, drink some water. Water, always a good idea.
Quite a bit of water.
Yeah, that's one thing.
He's very thirsty. Okay, there you go.
For anybody on this stage, certainly aware of it. But for anybody that's going out to a tournament for one of their first times, drink way more water than you think you're going to need. Don't eat a lot of food. You got to keep some food in the tank, but don't overeat. Get sleepy. But yeah, more water is nothing but good.
Well, he definitely has some things to fix in his game. Well, all sorts of stuff, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I want from him more than anything. More than even a win or anything, like just an expression of his will. Like, I am trying to do this, and I'm going to make it happen this way.
Okay, well, he's in now.
Okay, great focus.
Okay, this is looking a lot better from Xiaohai.
Got the corner pressure still. Good neutral poke.
Great spacing on the dive kick. Okay.
Found the opening.
And this time he gets the combo, so there's a little bit more confidence now. After that time spent. Oh, great job. Perfect job, or perfect timing on that jump.
And this is what I hope for. Just for him as a player, like, you're not going to win every one, but you want to go out there and feel like you played the game you wanted to play, and we will get a chance to see that. But one round is still a round. Okay, burns this early. He can afford it at this point. It's still a solid damage payoff.
Yeah, he'll probably build another 3 bars before this is done.
No question. He got him again on that command grab, backdash into the corner. Smart stuff.
Balrog trying to space out a little bit. Wants to be outside of dive kick range. Oh, well, there's those 3 bars again.
In the same round. Wow.
Yeah. So is that the game? Are we gonna?
I think he's gonna survive
not quite.
But yeah, it's not a good situation.
Oh, he's looking for a backdash. That would have.
Okay, yeah,
that would have worked.
That would have worked. Yeah, into the ultra. PR Balrog does have that magical ability of, like, when the heat is on, he just sort of stays right there. Okay, so Xiaohai puts one up on the board.
And good job to him to not panic at the very end. He just blocked.
Composure.
Yeah. He knew that if he backdashed or did something like that, he could lose the round. Whereas if he was just going to block, take a throw, not that big a deal. Smart play.
Excellent. Here Balrog showing early a little bit of a willingness to go more air to air, like trying to threaten a little bit of that neutral jump.
Very important Dragon Punch right there. You want to make sure as Yun that your opponent does not feel comfortable in going to air-to-air situations, because that can really knock you out of the air.
It messes you up. That's an excellent point. Okay, decides to leave the damage on the table. Happy to sit back there. Let Yun do as he might. Oh, caught him in the fears.
Wow, okay, that was really nice. Really nice. And Balrog actually reels back in his chair on reaction to that one.
And this should close it. Yeah.
All right, it's a few straight rounds now for Xiaohai.
Getting a little momentum here. And Balrog, I can't say looked worried about anything in particular that round, but Xiaohai did play very well.
Yeah, there's some things that I'm really liking about how he's playing now. The ability to knock Balrog out of the air. The mix-ups are looking better. He's not dropping combos in quite the same way.
And Balrog's part, the worst I could say in terms of things to maybe think about is he hasn't pressed that momentum advantage. He hasn't tried to up the ante or start doing the crazy stuff that he might have, sort of that mental advantage. That's not necessarily advisable anyway, but it's something.
Right.
It's a tactic he didn't try. And Xiaohai making a little bit of a comeback here, but he's got a long way to go yet.
Oh, spends it.
Here we go.
Saves it. Oh,
Little drop.
one more chance. Oh no!
Wakes up with the jabs and steals it just like that.
Wow, that really looked like it was going to be Xiaohai's round. He had a lot of momentum going in towards the end.
Yeah, both of these characters have the blow-ups off of one jab into the, whether it be red focus or the headbutt into ultra, they can steal them from you. Good challenge out of the air. And again, on paper, Balrog as a character should be able to challenge that neutral space really effectively, but to play your effective pussy game on the ground, you got to be giving up your charge constantly.
And it's hard against Yun, who threatens at so many different ranges.
Yeah.
He threatens dive kick really well just from neutral jumps. He threatens with stand strong. He threatens with EX lunge punch. There's so many ranges you have to worry about simultaneously.
Right, yeah, Yun's a character that sort of on paper shouldn't be really very effective from long range and sort of have to focus on the dive kick, but that EX lunge really makes him a threat from absolutely everywhere, and some long range pokes that combo effectively. But PR Balrog, more importantly, is now up, what is that, 5-1
That's
now?
5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still an ugly deficit, and sort of a halt to any sort of major momentum shift, even though I feel like Xiaohai played broadly pretty well that game.
Yeah, it's much more even now.
Yeah. But you're also at a 4-game deficit, so
right, yeah. Well, he put himself
even's not
there.
going to be enough, right? Yeah.
He went with Evil Ryu for a few games, even when it wasn't working out.
Yeah, it seemed like the writing was on the wall with Evil Ryu.
Yeah. Oh, no!
Early on.
Oh, trying for 2008 mix-ups.
Yes, the non-mix. Even in 2008, that was a sketchy mix-up.
Yeah. All right. Corner. Pretty good damage, but needs something else, of course. Finally does do wake-up kicks. There have been so few of those.
Yeah, Kazunoko is really getting rid of a lot of those EX up kicks.
There you go. Very important round to take. It was a round where it seemed like it was Rog.
Yes.
Rog had the corner. He had the damage.
Yeah,
just
Yun
going.
is definitely one of the greatest sort of round thieves in this game.
Yeah.
You just never get to feel comfortable against him as a character. He's almost always a threat. Great air-to-air.
Oh, again.
Not safe.
Oh, that wasn't what he wanted to do. Oh, doesn't spend the bar on red focus.
Interesting. Possibly Ganejin? We have not. I mean, that's just. Yeah.
Yeah, I just.
Meter-wise, you see that drop basically off the page. In terms
Right,
of
yeah. I don't
play.
think I've seen anybody do that in
Yeah.
Ultra.
And there's pretty good reasons why. And it got slightly nerfed even in the most recent patch.
Okay, up kicks again. Very
Gives him a
similar
chance.
situation. He can steal it.
Okay, just shuts it down. Smart stuff for PR Balrog. But Xiaohai on the board and definitely needs this. This is a make or break round right here.
Oh yeah, 6-1 or 5-2. Huge.
I'm going out on a limb with this one, dude.
Oh, yeah,
this is a real make or break.
Top level analysis.
Yeah.
Oh, great confirm. He saw it.
Smart.
Oh no, that was so big.
Yeah.
What a big drop now to give Rog more life.
And he's in there.
Oh, this time Rog was looking for EX up kicks. Oh, wow, the overhead. Are you serious?
Pierre Balrog has never been pushed off that overhead. Whatever the frame data does,
Right.
from version to version, he's like, nope, I'm still going to be finding a way.
Oh, he thought he was going to get the chip kill. He didn't get it. And it's going to be Xiaohai's round and Xiaohai's game.
I think,
oh, no.
Yeah, I think if that had been EX, that would have done it on the chip damage. And it was the regular one.
And it wasn't even like he was in a situation where he needed to take that big risk. He just
no.
thought it was going to chip kill.
Yeah.
And it just was a little bit off in the calculation. So
Well,
he gives the game to Xiaohai.
Yeah. So Xiaohai now no longer in the land of fantasy in terms of trying to make a comeback, even if it was a little present from PR Rog that got him there.
Oh, you'll take what you can get.
Exactly. The game isn't just about what you create, it's about taking what your opponent gives you.
Oh, very good.
Challenge, I like it. There will be no EX wake up for you.
Ooh, got underneath. We've seen that a couple of times so far. It's a big bet.
It's another thief. Yeah, round thief right there. Pockets that one, takes it away.
But Yun's going into this next round very dangerous.
Yeah, he's
one
essentially
stand strong
fully
is going to
loaded.
be, yeah, it's 30% life. Oh!
That was it. Oh, no. Still the 3 bars.
Yep,
Yes.
and there it is.
Man with the corner, so he gets a little extra.
Very nice tech.
2 smart counters from PR Balrog. Pressing the advantage.
Oh, gets away. Ah, nice medium kick.
Hunted down. Very smart.
It's very important as Yun to bring out jump medium kick every once and again instead of just dive kick. You, as the opponent, you really have to deal with it in a different way, different timing to anti-air it, different spacing.
You almost forget that Yun has jump forward normals.
Right.
Like in this game, I mean, you see Fierce once in a while, but generally speaking, he's dive kicking or neutral jumping.
But it's an important key to his game to be able to do those neutral jumps that really opens up dive kick.
Oh, he caught him.
Oh, hey!
Rog answers back, not going to get pushed around.
Look how dangerous Yun is, though, all the meters.
Calculated weight by both players.
Oh,
He's going to go into it.
Oh,
This
wow.
is interesting. I don't think he's got the juice in the tank here to close this out.
No, he doesn't, but he's going to get the corner.
No reset. Plays it straight. Thinks he can do it just on straight Street Fighter play.
Ooh. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah.
Rog threatens with the walk-in.
That's why I
Xiaohai
was-
was all over it.
Little staring at each other's situations. And
I love that stuff.
yeah, who makes the first move?
Yes. So the stare down, the game of chicken.
So Xiaohai working on a bit of a comeback. And keep in mind, it's not just about who wins the set overall, it's about the game differential.
That's
if
true.
there's a tie in wins and losses overall.
And I think we will have some ties and wins and losses, so
I'm sure we will.
these represent some dollars at the very least.
It's a really nice format where each of the individual games can be very important.
Yeah, they all matter. Snipes him out, cross up dive kick. Oh, and he gets the reset into the throw.
I really like how Rog goes for those standing mix-ups nowadays. You know, he doesn't let the opponent get knocked down.
Also helpful for keeping that dizzy meter at sort of its max potential.
Right.
Good air to air. Xiaohai hadn't really earned that dive, and Pierre Balrog made him pay.
Ooh, that could have been big. Didn't see that he had 3 bars.
Can't quite get the momentum. Oh, vicious for it with the neutral jump. Pierre Balrog waits it out, snipes him on the way down. Great shot. And this is 1.
Okay.
Oh,
Great block.
And good composure, because he's gotten blown up by that several times in exactly that situation. After getting reversals himself, he fires off a reversal that also finds pay dirt. Not that time. Xiaohai 1 step ahead.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, with the low rush.
Oh, wow.
There's
yeah.
the red.
It's a bunch of damage.
Gonna take a little more. PR Balrog with not even 1 meter in this situation. Looking dire.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. It's Was that a hit or was that chip?
I believe it was
We'll
a
find
hit,
out.
but
Oh,
no,
it's
it was
chip,
indeed
jeez.
chip.
A lot of preemptive jumps there. Oh, he just held the whole thing!
I love, yeah. PR Balrog says, I'm calling your bluff. And he's like, I'm not bluffing.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
actually holding it. Hold on. I got the cards, man.
That's something you gotta do every now and then.
And finds the red focus again. This is going to put him in really great shape for this game.
Well, just like that, it melted away.
Be back even, but I will say if Xiaohai's managed to pull this off, he's only down 5-4.
Oh, it's doable for him,
That's
yeah.
a total fight.
It ain't over till it's over.
Oh, no!
Well, no Ultra to close it out.
Oh, so
okay,
smart.
that's a great mix-up. That's a great mix-up.
That was a really important game because 6-3 looks a lot different than 5-4, and with the surprise overhead, just shameless. Like in that situation, he didn't really need to go for that. That's the genius of why it works, right? Like,
yeah.
didn't have to go for it, but EX did just to save himself a little bit of risk. Great spend of the bar there from PR Balrog.
I just can't help but wonder if, what would have happened if Xiaohai had started with Yun and not had put himself at whatever it was, three down?
I was, yeah, I think it was 4-1 before we saw the switch.
Yeah.
No, it was 3 straight losses with
Yeah.
Evil Ryu before the Yun switch. That got him back a little bit.
There's no stopping this.
There it is. Still not undoable though. I mean, we've seen Xiaohai like just playing solid games here, sort of inching his way back.
Definitely doable for him. Oh, yeah. Very strong position right now for Xiaohai.
And I like the patience, but PR Balrog finds the sweep, and then he's not been able to shut that down. Walk in and throw.
Oh, Xiaohai really trying to bait out a dash punch.
Yeah, and he's got the reactions to like answer with an ultra or something crazy like that too. But as an overall strategy, he's looking a little bit passive right now, and PR Balrog not going to give him the opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to be now match point for PR Balrog. 1 round away.
And the battle continues. Fight! Looks like we have the first kick has been
Wow,
recorded.
Great reaction. Oh!
He might have had something there. I don't know.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, very
he
nice.
wanted to let that rip.
Yeah,
too.
he did. He was gonna try it.
Just a little too far for the low short.
Oh, great. Yeah.
He's gotten guess right every time with the backdash against that command grab. Owning that space. Finds the strong, but no completion, and that's absolutely what he can't afford at this point in the match.
Yeah, really running out of options at this point. Can't get hit more than once or twice now. See him
Can't even afford to take that chip damage from like random rush punches.
Right.
now
Yeah,
either.
even that's relevant now. How's he gonna find this opening? He has so much meter. Well, it's not gonna happen.
As soon as you commit to that focus, that's like, yeah, you don't have the damage to absorb it. Good stuff to PR Balrog. Strong showing. I can't help but go back to your point about wondering how that match goes if Xiaohai had made that switch earlier.
Yeah.
It did seem like the writing was on the wall for Evil Ryu, perhaps faster than he was willing to admit it, and that's
Right.
one of the challenges of being an absolutely top player is making that adjustment quickly.
Sure.
Recognizing this isn't cutting it. But
No.
now I think we're gonna throw it over to our winner as he rolls over.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to hear from him what he thinks about Xiaohai, sticking with Evil at the start, ultimately going to Yun, because, Rog didn't have a very good experience against Yun earlier today.
That's exactly right.
And I'd be interested to know, sort of how he thought it was different, how Xiaohai's Yun was different and how he was able to,
Hopefully
to close it out.
is in your mind. We'll throw it over to them right now.
All right, I'm here with PR Balrog. Now, tell us a little bit about what you were thinking when you started Evil Ryu at the beginning of the set.
I honestly like the Balrog versus Evil Ryu match a lot, so that's honestly what was going through my head. If you picked Evil Ryu, I was really happy about that.
Inside, you were like, yes, finally.
Yeah.
And then I think you convinced him thoroughly that that was not going to be a pretty good option in the long run. And then he switched to Yoon. And that match is actually not that good for him. What were you thinking when he switched at that point?
Well, honestly, I feel like Balrog in this version might be a little bit worse against Yoon. I don't know. I used to feel that Balrog beat him pretty easy, before at least. But I've been having a lot of problems with Yoon against. I mean, as you can see today, I lost to Kazunoko, and he was doing really, really good with Yoon, you know, so.
So coming up next, it's going to be you versus Daigo, the runback. How do you feel? You know, last time at Capcom Cup, you had quite the finish. How are you feeling going into this match?
Same thing. It's Evil Ryu, so I'm pretty confident. Even though that I know that he's coming with new stuff, and I'm pretty sure he watched the match. So we'll see. I'm ready to adapt, and I'm pretty sure he is too. So.
All right. Well, best of luck, and now we're gonna toss it back over to Ultra David and Seth Killian.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting to see. Daigo versus PR Rog. That, if you didn't see it at Capcom Cup, had a classic finish with the red focus ender.
As soon as I saw, I was down there watching that one. As soon as the red flashed on screen, I popped out of my seat. There's one of my favorite shots of an old Evo with one guy standing, going like this with the whole crowd sitting down behind him. I was that guy. Yeah, I was like, yes, it's gonna happen. And then it all came true. That was an absolutely thrilling end to the match. And that's, you've heard me talk about this before, but PR Balrog, I describe him as a guy. He will rise immediately to whatever skill level he's presented with. Like, you could see him play some game. You know, if you put him up against an okay competitor, he'll play a good game and can win. But you can put him up against absolutely anybody in the world, and he will rise to the occasion. He stays right there with him, and you know, he's able to take down Daigo in an absolutely thrilling fashion at Capcom Cup. So looking forward to that as that comes up. But first up, I guess we'll have a shout out to our sponsor, Mad Cats. Amazing products. You guys have